Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 3 Team Deathmatch gameplay commentary. Here I am in the map Downturn using the Gold CM901. This gameplay is part of the Quack Clan Revival Tour coming to a Team Deathmatch server near you. Now, I've done a good bit of talk about Assassin on this channel. It originally started when I did a video. What was my first video on Assassin? It was, I asked rhetorically whether it was overpowered, because I didn't know. And this was very early on in the life cycle of Modern Warfare 3, and I said, well, is Assassin overpowered? I said, well, you know, let's look at the evidence, and I looked at what Assassin did, and early on in the life cycle of Modern Warfare 3, the only conclusion that I came to was, well, people use it a lot because, again, during that time, a lot of people used it because a lot of people didn't know the maps, which I guess goes to really show or prove my theory that the stealth perks like Assassin Blind Eye are really used by people that are just too scared to kind of run around a map when they don't know it, or when they're just maybe even not good enough. But it was during that time a lot of people were using it, and I didn't want that to bias my decision, because if it was a fleeting instance of everybody using Assassin, why would I say it's overpowered? Because the Assassin use is just going to drop eventually and fall to nil. And I didn't really take an in-depth look. And then I did another video about why everybody says Assassin is overpowered and needs to be nerfed, and of course there were plenty of people that just didn't watch that video and straight up commented, and those people got blocked in a damn hurry. And oh man, you know, just a quick aside, I love blocking people. And not because you know, it actually does kind of, I guess, hurt my channel once you add it up. But you know, that usually people that say, oh, it's going to hurt your channel, are the people that are self-important and they don't realize that there are about 2 million of you. So you know, I could pretty much just always go out and get more, but you guys don't like milk. But I just imagine these haters, these trolls, coming back to my channel to see that what hate their seething comment or idiocy hath wrought, and then they see that they're blocked, or that they see that their comment's removed, and they want to make another seething comment because how dare I not listen to what they have to say and let other people hear their stupid shit. And so they try to make a comment and they're blocked. I can just imagine them getting so pissed. Oh, it's hilarious. But anyway, a lot of people didn't watch that video and didn't pay attention. But now I urge you, all of you, to pay attention when I say this. These are some changes that I think could benefit the overall balance of a game like Call of Duty if they are going to have, or insist on having, assassin-like perks in the future. This is not saying that Assassin is overpowered. This is not saying that it needs to happen. These are just my thoughts on I think, what could better kind of marginally balance this perk and what it does. Because anybody who uses Assassin, even the most ardent Assassin user, would have to admit that Assassin kind of does a lot. It does a lot. And I am immediately weary of perks or anything in the game, really, that does a lot of things for you. Right? Because the whole idea of a perk system, the whole idea of having tiers of perks and you only get 3 perk slots, and the entire way the perk system is set up, the idea behind that is so that you can't have everything, that you have to choose what things you want to either avoid or to be able to do, and you have to whittle down your choices to roughly 3 of them. Now, with weapon proficiencies, we have 4, and with built-in stopping power, I guess that's a default 5. But the idea remains that you have to whittle down your choices of what you want to be able to do. But Assassin does a whole hell of a lot. And I'm immediately wary of that. I'm not saying it's overpowered. I'm not saying it needs to be changed. However, if I was ruler of the world, if I had the power to do that kind of thing, I think a few changes aren't maybe not necessary, but I think they would go a long way. Number one, either change in the Assassin, in the base Assassin setup. It's immunity to UAV, portable radar, thermal, and heartbeat. Now here's the thing. Portable radar, thermal, or Heartbeat. One of those, the immunity to one of those needs to be moved to a different perk, whether it be Blind Eye or Sit Rep Pro, because like in Black Ops, Hacker Pro was immunity to motion sensors, which was pretty much if you got in a lobby with motion sensor whores, you definitely had to have a Hacker Pro class set up. So I would say one of those immunities should be moved or could be moved, and it would be beneficial to everybody involved to either Blind Eye or the other half of the stealth perks, or something like Sit Rep Pro. Now for the Pro variant, immunity to counter UAV and EMP and no red crosshair or name over you, I would say the immunity to counter UAV's got to go. The immunity to counter UAV is one of the biggest things that Assassin does, and it does a whole lot, and adding that onto it, I think cements Assassin is doing a little bit too much. So I would say move counter UAV, and by the way, doesn't immunity to counter UAV just seem to really fall in line with Blind Eye? Just in terms of the name and how the names work and stuff like that, like, oh, Blind Eye and counter UAV, just kind of, I don't know, it makes sense in my head. So in my mind, the Pro variant of Assassin, the immunity to counter UAV would be removed and moved to something like Blind Eye. That would still leave, again, keep in mind, that would still leave Assassin with the immunity to UAV and two of these three, portable radar, thermal, and or Heartbeat, and then the Pro variant would be immunity to EMP, no red crosshair or name over you. And I think that's a pretty damn balanced perk, and it does less than Assassin Pro does now, but it is still a viable option for those people out there that like to play stealthily. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I am out.